Assalamualaikum and welcome to Titli's Busy Kitchen with me, Titli Naan. I've shown you how to make simple chapatis, parathas, puris and naans. Now it's time to kick it up a notch. Bam! And this time we're going to make a stuffed naan, one of my favourites, a Keema Naan. For the naan dough, I've sieved 2.5 cups of flour, a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of baking soda into a bowl, and I'll just mix them together with my hand. Now here I've got half a cup or 125 ml of water with a teaspoon of yeast and a teaspoon of sugar, and I'll just add this into the middle. I've also got 1/4 cup or 60 ml of plain yoghurt, 2 tablespoons of ghee, and some people add an egg. I'm going to add an egg into mine. This is purely optional. Pull out the bit of shell and then mix together well. That's lovely. The dough has all come away from the side of the bowl. So now I'm going to knead this on a floured surface. And I'll knead this dough for about 3 or 4 minutes. After a few minutes, you should end up with a lovely dough which is really springy. Now I'm going to pop this into a bowl. I've brushed the inside of the bowl with melted ghee, pop in the dough and then brush the surface with some more melted ghee. Cover it and put it in a nice warm place to let it rise for a couple of hours. For the stuffing, I've got 150 grams of minced meat, a small onion that's finely chopped, a tablespoon of garlic and ginger paste, and a teaspoon each of coriander powder and garam masala, and half a teaspoon of chilli powder and salt. I've heated a tablespoon of oil in a pan, and I'm just going to fry the onions and the garlic and ginger paste for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, add in the meat and the spices and stir fry until the meat is nicely browned. After about 5 minutes, the meat should be browned and the mixture must be dry, otherwise you're going to have trouble making your naans. Turn off the heat. Pour the dough out onto a lightly floured surface. Knock it back. And then knead it for about 2 minutes. Now break the dough into 4 pieces. Roll each piece into a ball. Now take a ball of dough, put it onto a lightly floured surface and roll it out to about 6 inches in diameter. Spoon on about 1/4 of the stuffing mix, then gather it up into a ball, pull up the sides so you're making like a dumpling, push it together at the top, push it together, turn it over, make it into a ball. Once you've made your stuffed balls, cover them and leave them for another 30 minutes. After half an hour, take a ball, put it on a lightly floured surface, press it out, and roll it very gently with a rolling pin. Brush the surface lightly with melted butter or ghee. Then transfer to a very hot tava or flat pan. After about a minute, the naan should start to bubble, so transfer it to a very hot grill pan and put it under a very hot grill. And after 2 minutes, remove from the grill. Finally, brush with melted butter or ghee. Delicious Keema Naan. Keema Naan is just one of those things I find it really difficult to resist when I'm in a desi restaurant. Join me next time in Titli's Busy Kitchen with me, Titli Naan. Until next time, Khuda Hafiz.